Honoring military service with the keys to home ownership. What a great topic that is, apropos for Memorial Day. This is Monday. Welcome everyone to my weekly video. This is Debbie Indihar Giordano. We'll talk about that article I just referenced to. We'll talk about where current interest rates are today. And then we've got some new inventory coming up, some open houses slated. We'll talk about those also. So the article says every May, the United States observes Military Appreciation Month, a dedicated time to honor the service and sacrifice of the men and women in the armed forces. In fact, I was at the city of Milpitas this morning, doing the Memorial Day service and met Supervisor Otto Lee and then the mayor and all the council members from Milpitas. They're friends of mine because I've served 12 years on the city council, but it's so great that we still honor and tribute, especially those that have lost their lives or given their lives in service that live in Milpitas. We honored those veterans by naming streets after them. So if you live on a street, let's say Falcado in Milpitas or Ferreira, you're named after one of the fallen veterans. The article goes on to say that on August 10th, 2024, the Department of the Veterans Affairs enacted a temporary policy allowing buyers with VA home loans to pay for real estate professional representation. As you know, a VA loan it's government backed. It allows a veteran with no money down to be able to qualify and buy property. So it's important that veterans know how these agreements are made and that they are negotiable. So the upfront lower costs make homeownership more attainable, especially in high cost markets amid elevated mortgage rates, and giving qualified buyers a critical advantage. There is a set point though to the VA loan. A lot of them are not able to get into single family homes here because the average home price is around 1.8, 1.9 million, but maybe you have condominium, just like the one I'm closing at 1550 Clear Lake Avenue in Milpitas, that was priced at $749,000, and that would have qualified for a VA loan. It closes out by saying the Military Appreciation Month serves a reminder that the nation must ensure that those who have protected our home have the best possible resources to secure their own home. So where are we at? Well, the interest rates have ticked up a little bit, and that's due to last week's uncertainty whether the war with Iran is going to be resolved, whether gas prices, inflation was a key indicator, and that is still up. But this weekend there's been some news that it looks like the settlement is crafted and ready to go for the Iran war. And that should, I think, calm things down if that occurs in the marketplace. We're seeing a tremendous amount of stock market increases. In fact, the Dow hit over 50,000 landmark market. So the Dow's doing good. NASDAQ is good. My prediction is if we have a conclusion with the war, you may even see the stock market go even up a little bit more. So that's going to be great news for buyers in our local area, and certainly for home sellers that want to cash in on their high equities that they have. So what are we looking at for buyers entering in this market? 30-year fixed conforming is at 6.75. 15-year fixed conforming is at 6.125. 30-year fixed jumbo is at 6.625. And 15-year jumbo is at 6.125%. So we have a total of 33 homes, single-family homes for sale in the city of Milpitas. That includes those that are active and including those that are coming soon. I've got a couple that are posted on MLS coming soon. The pending sales are right around 13 in Milpitas for single-family homes. That's not bad. I think it's a good market considering all the factors here. So if you price a home well, it's in a good neighborhood, got a great school, which most of the Milpitas schools are great, and prep it just perfect for a buyer, hold open houses, you should be able to get a win-win for your property. So let's look at what we've got coming up for open houses. I'm happy to share 2076 Warmwood Lane in San Jose. That's in the Berryessa area. It's right over the border of Milpitas. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,165 square feet. They're putting in new flooring. I noticed the flooring going in this weekend. So to be prepped and ready to go. We're kind of waiting on doing a final price for that property. It will be somewhere maybe in around 1/4, 1/5. Mark your open house date for Saturday, Sunday, June 6th and June 7th from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I do like to do open houses for 2 hours, and some sellers want to get more extended hours. The thought process is to condense the hours. Buyers always seem to make it within that time frame, and you have more buyers running into each other, and it looks like it's a more crowded market and a more demanding home than to spread them out for 4 or 5 hours on a weekend each day. And then mark down June 13th and 14th, Saturday, Sunday, 453 Taylor Drive in Milpitas. That's already priced at $1,650,000. That's going to be a great entry-level home. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath. There is 2 bedrooms and a full bath downstairs, so that lends itself well for visiting relatives, for a secondary master bedroom downstairs, which is what we're going to stage that for. We're getting all new fresh paint, recessed lighting, all new LVP flooring, and all the bedrooms will be carpeted. So real excited to show that one off to you. So that'll be ready soon. And then we have a sale pending last week, 3272 Mildred Lane in Lafayette. That's finally sold. Didn't have to take a price reduction on that. So it's sold a little bit less than its asking price, $1,295,000, but seller's very happy, and we got a great buyer in on that property. So closing this week again is, reference this I did last week, but I've got 1550 Clear Lake Avenue in Milpitas, 3-bedroom, bath and a half condo, closing at asking price $749,000. And then 321 Lynn Avenue in Milpitas. That was a duplex, 2219 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath on one side, 2-bedroom, 1-bath on the other side. That should close this week in a few days. List price was $1,598,888. Got a little bit less than asking, not much less, but $1,575,000. So that was a great situation. The buyer's going to actually use that in for dual living for their families. And so coming soon, I've got on the books 1865 Big Bend Drive in Milpitas. That's in the Parktown area. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1,253 square feet. Should get the keys the first week of June, get that prepped and ready to go. Price point on that will be $1,598,888. And if I didn't mention it, that's in the Senate Elementary School, which is the #1 school in Milpitas. And I've also got 1464 Edsel Drive in Milpitas and 390 Monmouth Drive in Milpitas. So we're busy. It's a good time of year to consider selling. The summer is going to be approaching real fast, and buyers are going to want to get their families relocated into properties and get them ready for the fall school season. So give me a call, 408-945-8988, or visit my website, debbiegiordano.com. There's a connect tab there for you to get hold of me immediately, and I'll get out there and see your property, and we'll get a game plan together. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day and enjoy the rest of the week. See you on Monday. Thank you. Bye-bye.